previously in Panama City, or at least on the way to Panama City.
Sir, I may even recommend going right there to go behind some of that extreme stuff there by Rome.
In aviation, as in life, the most beautiful skies follow the darkest storms.
Now I'm going to try to get an Uber to work. I have never ever used Uber before, so this may
And now,
work, but
the
it should
conclusion.
be like a 16-minute ride. So after a misstep or two, we caught our first Uber last night and got into the condo about 9 o'clock. Today, dolphins are the kids' absolute favorite animal, so we are in Gulf World. We're going to swim with the dolphins, pet the dolphins. I don't know if I can record that, but it's going to be a good time. Good weekend right before school starts. So Gulf World was a lot of fun, but man was that place expensive. I guess it's easier to stomach since it's going to a good cause of preservation and rescuing herd animals and caring for them, but wow, is it expensive. Anyway, kids had a great time there. We are going to hang out at the pool and the beach for the rest of the trip. Can't wait. 732 Charlie Hotel, ready to taxi.
32 Charlie Hotel, runway 34, taxi via Juliet.
34 via Juliet, 732 Charlie Hotel.
November 732 Charlie Hotel, Panama City Tower, on departure, turn right, heading a 010, climb and maintain 3000, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 34 on the go, right heading 010, 732 Charlie Hotel.
Push over limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now.
Charlie Hotel, you can contact departure, have a good flight.
For departure, have a good one, 732 Charlie Hotel. Departure Centurion 732 Charlie Hotel, climbing through 900 for 3000 on a heading of 010.
732 Charlie Hotel, on departure, ident, once on course, heading to Gadsden.
732 Charlie Hotel, ident, and on course is going to be about a 355.
2 Charlie Hotel, roger, we're at a contact 2 miles northeast of Panama City, expect on course, about 5 miles. I got a King Air departing behind you. Once he gets in front of you, I'll get you on course.
We'll expect on course about 5 miles, 732 Charlie Hotel.
2 Charlie Hotel, climb maintain 5000.
Climb maintain 5000, 732 Charlie Hotel. Okay, so we are wrapping up our last vacation of the summer. As you can see, the plane ride on the way home, quite a bit different than the one we took down to Florida. We have co-pilot Addison here, my favorite co-pilot. We have flight attendant Nana back there. And we need the flight attendant Nana because the brothers, this is their longest flight, so they start to get a little bit whiny. We've got plenty of snacks on board, which is key, and fully charged devices, which is also key.
I'm not eating because I want to eat at home.
Yes, this is going to eat at home. We are about 55 minutes out. And just a really good trip. I love traveling on vacations with this airplane. Right now, like I said, this is the boys' longest flight. It's about 2 hours, 15 minutes. And they're doing pretty good. We've had a meltdown here or there. Which brings me to my most important tip for traveling, and that is know where your calm isolation button is. Right now, I've got it isolated to just Addison and myself. That way I don't hear meltdowns back there. But I wanted to go over something. Whenever there's weather, I think I mentioned this on the way down here, I just get so locked in on decision making and planning that I can't really talk to the camera that well. So we kind of worked our way around storms, and then when we were starting to get boxed in a little bit, I just called it, made a 180, and landed at a airport that was in the clear. We let some rain pass through and then took back off. At every point in that flight, I had plenty of outs, and when my outs started shrinking, that's when I called it. I'm pretty conservative when it comes to weather, and there's just no point in pushing it. There is nothing more important, nothing so important that you have to be there and risk your life. One of the tools I use is a ForeFlight with NextRad radar. It's ADS-B. I don't have Sirius XM, but I would never ever use ADS-B or ground-based radar of any type to kind of thread the needle through storms. One, there's a delay whenever the weather pops up on your device or GPS, but two, a lot of people don't know this, there's actually a delay where the weather has to be compiled by all the weather stations. So you could be looking at weather that's 10 minutes old. In a fast-moving storm, that could be disastrous. The weather on the way down wasn't really moving at all. It was just kind of blowing up in localized areas. So I use this mainly as a long-range planning tool. Never would I use it to thread the needle unless the gap between storms was, 50 miles wide or so. And even then, I'd have to be pretty certain of it. So
Always have it in your mind that, the flight may not arrive at its destination, and that's okay. Be flexible with your plans, and always be safe out there, guys. So, that is pretty much it for this. We're gonna fly in about another 50 minutes here. A few little rain showers as we get closer. No convective activity, so we may get a little wet. It may clean off some bugs on an airplane, which is always good. If you like that one, don't even have to watch it.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Right now, right now. Get it right now, right now, right now. Get it right now, right now, right now. Get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now.
I guess I should probably explain where where mommy is, shouldn't I? So we didn't want to fly down there and rent a car and go down there and then everyone fly back. So she drove our van down there. Then she dropped us off at the airport this morning, and now she is driving back. Now, there's pluses and minuses to both. One, we're going to get back much faster. But on the flip side of that, she has roughly 7 uninterrupted hours of peace and quiet.
Uh-huh.
What does she have peace and quiet from?
The boys.
The boys.
The boys.
So they're the only one that makes noise?
Yeah, most of the... Stop talking!
Oh my goodness, we're going to go to crew only. I have upset our passengers clearly. So, the boys are the only ones that make noise.
Most of the time.
Are you an angel 100% of the time?
Alpha Delta number Atlanta.
All right. So she needs peace and quiet from just the boys, apparently. But she gets peace and quiet. She downloaded, I think, Harry Potter to listen to. So she gets that time. We get back faster. It's a win-win. It just depends on what you prefer the most. I like to fly, so I'm going to get the kids, take them home, put them down for a nap, and that's how we work that out.
Tell them what you and you're gonna do.
Oh yes. So Addison doesn't need to take naps. So she and I are going to play Guess Who? Her favorite board game.
I got it for my birthday.
It was a good birthday present. Oh my goodness.
What?
My 3-year-old son just told me to stop talking.
Yeah, he's the boss of you now, but me and you don't need to take naps, so you're actually the boss.
I mean, I guess I should probably address that.
What do you mean?
Like say, that's not how we talk to mom and dad.
Yeah.
But he's
Sorry.
he's calm, he's watching this movie.
Well.
Or doing whatever on the computer, so we're just gonna let it slide this time, sis. But we don't talk to mom and daddy like that, right?
Right.
That's how you parent in an airplane, folks.